Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Now, it's rare that you see me with my face. Ooh, look at it. Close up. Now, yes, as you've read the title, it's just a rant video. And I have no one really to talk to right now, so maybe I just want to instead of texting, I like to speak it out instead, because there's more expression when you speak it out than texting. That's what I believe in. Anyways, we're gonna be talking about a series of topics. Well, not like big topics, but a series of stuff happening with me. I just wanna let it out there. I don't care who's gonna see this or something. And I apologize in advance if I say something offensive, but that's just how I see it. Okay, let me have my own opinion. You want free speech? You want your own opinion? Let me have one myself, okay? You fucktard. So, started off too hostile there. Anyways, I want to start off with something just, very disappointing. It's not a personal thing yet, but, this park that I go to every year. In one of my videos I actually posted about it, a yellow triangle. Now, this year, they don't have a light show. Last year they did. But this year they don't have one. All they got is just normal Christmas lights. And honestly, as a guy who goes there, as the client, as you say, as one of these customers who love everything that's Ayala property. For some reason, I like Ayala for some reason. I don't know. It just disappoints me so much that they don't have a light show in a yellow triangle, because it's like my childhood just gone. Last year there was a lot of people there, but now there's barely even any people, and then the only thing they've got in the gardens going on are performances, which is not even in the gardens itself. It's in the old stock exchange building. Now, I appreciate that they'd have these instead of the annual Festival of Lights show. Oh my god. But still, maybe you could have performances. Then after the performances, you could still have a light show. Because honestly, I think that's what everyone is expecting every year, a light show from the Ayala Triangle Gardens. Now, it really does disappoint me. Sometimes I was like, okay, I really wish this was a dream. But no, it's not a dream. Our childhood is dying. That place used to be so lively during Christmas season, during November, even in November, it was so lively. But when I went there, it was like so dead. It was like sorrowful there. What the heck are you doing? Do you want customers or not? Do you want people to come in and appreciate Ayala more or not? Because it's like you're killing this. It's like Ayala Triangle. You're probably not, is the Festival of Lights. It's like this core thing that brings more people. It's even foreigners go there and watch the light show. And I know it's just a light show, but it's a part of people's tradition to go there every year because of the light show. It's like it's someone's childhood, like me. And it still does disappoint me that it's lifeless. That there are buskers actually, but this doesn't really bring joy like they did in the past few years. Now, it can be justified. They haven't actually told any reason. They didn't say there was no yellow triangle light show. They didn't say there was one. They didn't even tell us. No context at all. No context. So, maybe next year they finally have one. I just wish that next year it would be grander. Maybe they expected the monkeypox to be much more worse. That's why they cancelled all the plans for Yellow Triangle. Too bad it didn't go. It didn't go haywire. One thing I'm glad about is that I broke up with her. We'll be talking about her later, by the way. But I broke up with her because I actually promised her that if there was Festival of Lights, I would bring her there. But then we broke up like a month ago already, and there was no Festival of Lights this year. So I guess that's the reason why. Anyways, moving on to another subject. I swear I had. Oh yeah. So it's not about her yet. It's just another different subject. So I was like, okay, so call me weird, whatever you want, but I like it when I go to church, and then I like the natural audio that I'm hearing, like in the venue itself, in the place itself. I don't like the live stream feed audio because it sounds so artificial. I mean, yes, I get it's mixed. Maybe you liked it mixed, but I don't know. I like it natural. I like the sound of the cymbal and the deep bass that I'm hearing. Now, I've went to this one church called Favor Church. Honestly, it's a great church. I've been watching it online by myself. I've still got the knickknacks with me. You see this welcome card? Yeah, I brought them home with me. So you put all your information here, which I didn't obviously do, and I put it online instead. I've still got their welcome to Favor card. Now I know everything's flipped, but just imagine it says welcome to Favor in non-flip version. The family you've been looking for. This is the thing that I love the most about the church. This tagline, the family you've been looking for. And it really is the family I've been looking for. It's like a community-centric church, and I really like it because it's so welcoming. They're so friendly. Unlike the church that I go to, Victory. Oh yes, I'm name dropping churches here. I don't know. I'm just gonna name drop, I guess. I will not name drop if it's needed. So I go to this church called Victory. I go to the main building. So, to be honest, I expect the main church, the main Victory Church, to have a lively type of worship. But to be honest, the worship there is kind of lifeless. The only thing that's lively there while worshipping? The worship team itself. Meanwhile, the congregation is just this. So the song is like a joyful one, right? The congregation there is just. That's all they give. But anyways, I don't know. I prefer Favor more. My dad said that the worship there is lively, and I have to agree. It is very lively, which is what I like about the church. And the message there, especially their pastor Paul Carolino. So if I pronounce your name wrong, I don't know, they're probably not gonna see this video. And earlier I just watched the latest preaching, which is from Counterculture Sunday. This is like the conference for the Favor Youth Church, I think. I don't know. I don't really know much about them, but I would like to get to know them more. And I would like to probably attend there one more time before the year ends. I've only attended there like 2 times. So since I love natural sound recordings from church, I've resorted to scrolling on TikTok. Oh yes, they have a TikTok, by the way. I resorted to scrolling on TikTok, and I searched up Favor Church, and I was like, okay, maybe they're just gonna show their official page, but no, there's actually videos from other people there who attended the church themselves, and I put the videos in my favorite because I want to listen to them and like, oh, I love that sound. Now this is where it gets interesting. In one of those videos, there was a comment section. The likes and the comments. Okay, you heard that right? Ignore that. So you know the likes and the comments, it should be like the same, right? Maybe the likes could be higher, the comments would be lower, or the same amount. Well, this one video in particular, it was 7 likes but 35 comments, and I was like, okay, you know what? I think an argument just gone there, and I opened the comments section up. I was like, okay, see this comment right there. The comment said pure entertainment, and there's lots of replies there saying, like putting like verse from Psalm saying make a joyful noise unto the Lord. And honestly, I think what the guy that replied to the comment was trying to say is that why don't you want to worship in a joyful way? I mean, like, ask yourself, how do you worship God? Do you worship God in like the worship service is just like standing there doing nothing other than tapping hand, of course? Like, you're not jumping, not being joyful. It's like you're just trying to get through the song. Because honestly, that's how it feels like when I church in Victory. But at Favor, when I went to Favor, it's like I was singing, I was enjoying, because the worship is lively, of course, and there's lights. And you know me, the amount of Roblox videos I have posted here. I think you probably, okay, I don't know, but I think you probably know I'm into like a lot of equipment and stuff. And I found the setup unique for some reason. I don't know, I've never seen anything like that, but let's just put that aside. We're talking about worshipping. Now my main point here is I forgot what I was about to say. My main point here is, why don't you want to worship God in a joyful way? Why do you just want to sit there in the congregation and wait for the songs to finish? Because singing is part of worship. I even saw like a small local church. There was no lights at all, there was no flashing lights. All they've got is the natural light from the sun. But they were all jumping, they were all singing, they were all joyful. But then the comments said, parang concert lang to. Or in translation, this is just like a concert. And I was like, what is wrong with you? Do you worship God in a joyful way? Are you even happy to be worshipping God through singing? So, I don't know. Maybe everyone has different styles of worship, and I'm just too ignorant to see that. Maybe I am, but that's how I see it. Everyone isn't really joyful when they worship God, because maybe they think God have let them down. I understand that, but did He really let you down? Think twice. But in the solemn part, however, everyone was raising their hand, which was good, I guess. The only ones being joyful during the worship service, the singing worship service in Victory, was the worship team itself. I don't know. I don't know what else to say, but I really wish I could go back here someday. It's a great church, great pastors, great guests. Australian. Everything that I'm seeing lately is Australian, especially evangelical stuff. Planet Shakers, Hillsong, everything that I know, like the biggest churches out there, are run by Australians. The Belonging Co, Australian, but they're based in the US. Anyways, so yeah, maybe I'll go to his church soon. If anyone here is from Favourite Church, comment, I guess, or interact with this video. It's like I'm talking to spirits or something. Like, okay, if any spirits are here, can you just tap me right now? It's like I'm doing that. You can see that right there. Anyways, on to my last point. My ex. Now I've actually, okay, we're gonna get too deep in here. I've actually got back in contact with her. I only have 15 minutes now. Well, 13 minutes. I actually got back in contact with her like weeks ago, and we've been barely talking, and honestly everything has not been going great for her, and I really feel bad because I thought these uh, these three people that are supposed to be caring for her, they're doing the opposite, honestly. I don't know, I guess two people. So I will not get much into her family history, okay? So I guess her uncle isn't doing something bad, I guess, hopefully not. So like she told me he's her laugh buddy, which is great. I'm glad they're spending time together. But her mom and her sibling, I don't think they're helping at all. These two people who are supposed to be like taking care of her, they're doing the opposite. But I don't know, man. Everything is just gone downhill for her. I was like, everything we've built would just eventually crash down. Yesterday I cried in the car going back home because I was listening to this one song, Is It Possible by Amelia Weir. Oh, go search it up if you want to. So, we haven't like talked for days, but I am in contact with her, but we haven't like talked for days. Now, before I get to my final point, in the relationship we had, honestly, okay, maybe I'm ignorant to something, but in the way I see it, it was all about her. I didn't mind whatever she did. I didn't restrict her from, being friends with guys or anything. No, because I just want her to do everything she wanted. Even when her ex came back to apologize to her, and I really didn't do anything. I was like, okay, well, if he's just spreading the same bullshit, block him if you want. I don't know. I wanna like point out all the bad things, but was she really that bad? Was she really that bad for me to point out all the bad things she did? No, she was kind to me. She was never once bad to me. So why would I do that? But there was this one time her ex came back and like apologizing over and over again, just doing the same bullshit tactic. I was like, oh, you won't get anything from that guy, so go block him. So I was like, okay, I'll block him. But then the night came, and I was like, and she was like showing me messages of him trying to apologize, and like she told me that he wanted to follow her Instagram, and she was like, hey, is it okay if he follows me, if he follows my Instagram, since we're like at peace now? She actually put quotation marks there. So like, yeah, whatever, go. I forgot what I said, but like I told her something like, why are you welcoming this guy again? Didn't he hurt you? And blah 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 blah. And she was like, oh yeah. So she apologized. I'm so sorry if I'm being stubborn, because something like that. There was this one incident where this creep was like, telling her that she's cute or something, and I was like, come on, let I was like, okay, I will message that guy. She was like, no, don't message him. I was like, why? And she was like, I don't know. I wanted to do something so bad that I just didn't do anything, because I wanted to respect her decision. So I just didn't do anything, and I accidentally broke the TV down there because I was throwing a tantrum. And she was like, I was like, okay, you know what I'm gonna step in. She was like, no, okay, I'm just gonna do something. I'm gonna block him. See, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, but she doesn't do it. I was like, okay, I'm gonna step in, but she tells me not to. I said, I'm just pissed at that point. Like, why the fuck wouldn't you want me to do something? What is wrong with you? I'm getting my sense of it. You see, I'm good at acting. So it confuses me. Why would you want me to do something if there's no reason at all? He doesn't even know your parents. He doesn't even know anything at all about you. So why would you want me to step in? Right. So she was like, I'm so sorry if I was like, I didn't care about your feelings or something, something like that. And there's just loads of that. But I don't want to just I don't want to put all of those into light, because she was never bad to me at all. Why would I just point out the bad things at her? Why would I point it out when all she did to me was be kind? All she did to me was she gave me love. She cared for me. She cared for me a lot. She did more. She gave me more love, more care, than she gave me all those bad things. So I'm telling you, always look on the bright side of things. Not everything is bad. Come on. Not everything is bad. You should know that your ex, you're looking at the bad side right now of your ex. I'm telling you, it's not always like that. I'm telling you, it's not always bad. What about the good things they did to you? Unless you're in you were in an abusive relationship, I'm so sorry about that. But what about the special things they've done for you? Imagine. Think about it. How about all the changes they've done to you? Think about that. Those bad stuff, those were just a little. She gave me something more greater. And I'm thankful for that. And finally, her sibling hit me up lately. She was like, "Hey, why were you not chatting with her anymore?" I was like, "Well, I don't know." And I tried to talk to her. She's like, it's like she doesn't want to even engage in a conversation. So I just let her be. Even after the relationship, it's still all about her. It's still about her. I'm not chatting because I think she's busy or something, and I want to give her space because, well, I just told you everything is going downhill for her, and I feel like I might add more, so I'm not gonna chat or do something. So if you're watching this, and if you want me to chat with you, just tell me. Do you really want me to talk to you, or do you want space? Because I feel like you don't want to. I feel like you don't want to engage in a conversation, and I feel like you want some space. That's how I feel like. So, if you're seeing this, hit me up. Anyways, that's the video for now. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope that everything would be going well for everyone watching this video. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video, and I have a new banknote, by the way, which you will see very soon. It's just one. Yeah. Goodbye.